Ooh, perfect. He's exactly 39 yards out. That's how far out that diamond buck was. So we know exactly where to aim. The wind is pretty much similar. So let's go for a shot. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. This is the Hunter DD33. Today, I'm going to show you what my favorite animal to hunt is in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Alright, so first off, I want to thank everyone for helping the channel reach almost 18,000 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible to think that that number could happen anytime soon. Thank you guys so much for all the amazing support and the incredible amount of channel growth that we've seen in the last few months here. It's just been absolutely phenomenal, and I want to let you guys know that this is the 500th video that the channel has on YouTube. The very first one was on June 15th of 2015. So pretty much in about 3 days, it's going to be exactly 3 years. Now, the first animal in that video would have a lot to do with what my favorite animal today is still to hunt in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Although there isn't really any non-typicals on here, which is a little bit of shame, and I'm hoping that someday maybe they might add some. Who knows? You never know. Yeah, I still remember that whitetail like it was yesterday. I just got done working a long 12-hour day doing construction, and I came back, got on the Hunter, and was trying to find at least some nice whitetail bucks. I was on Loggers Point on the south tower there, and just kind of hanging out, waiting to see what would come in. At this time, I really wanted a non-typical for about 4 or 5 months. I've been trying to get one. Well, I did get one, but it was only like a 70 score because the other part of the rack was busted off. But that's besides the point. I really wanted to get a nice non-typical whitetail, and I just didn't think it was possible. And like I said, 4 or 5 months later, I still didn't get one. And on this day, after I just got done finishing a long day of work, all of a sudden I was pretty much so tired I couldn't even keep my eyes open. And I got a call from a whitetail, and I looked and I saw this giant whitetail, and it was a non-typical. The score estimate on it was, I believe, 250 to 315, and ended up scoring 290. So that's the one I ended up taking out with the recurve. At that time, I didn't even have a decent gaming computer. I had to play on my laptop, so I didn't have anything to record it with. I actually used my iPhone 4S and recorded the screen as my very first YouTube video, and that's still on there today. But after that, I ended up getting an even bigger non-typical, but during that time, that's when I actually had a computer to record. Anyways, it was a really awesome moment. Alright, we do have a bull moose here, and he is about 25-30 yards out. We have the 420 gram broadheads loaded up, so we're going to take a shot with that, just because there was no point in switching out to a different arrow. We did make a single lung hit on him. He should go down from that. But there's also a bull elk right over there. You can just see the tip of his rack. Now we're trying to find a whitetail buck here. We had a track headed this direction here, but that moose appeared out of nowhere. And there's also a bull elk right over here. So I think we might end up switching back to the 600 grain broadheads in a second. There's the bull right there. It's a real decent bull. He's coming this direction as well. There's the bull there. He's about 70 yards out. Pretty broadside. He's a 3 very easy. Real decent bull. Real good bull. Just a touch too far though. I'll take 60 that far, but 70 sure is a poke, because he could easily dodge the arrow by that time. Yeah, 77 is way too far. 81. 81. Boy, is that a poke. It's a real good bull as well. Real good bull. What do we have loaded up here? Tell you what, we're gonna go for an 80-yard shot on this guy. Smoked him. Yep, got a double lung shot on him, and he should go down. We decided to use the crossbow because he was just a little bit too far for the bear claw bow, but he is down right there. So nice bull down, and now we can get back on trying to find that whitetail, as well as tracking down that bull moose that we hit with the 420 grain broadheads. That was a real cool shot with the crossbow. I mean, you can shoot 80 yards no problem at all with this scope on it. It really is an awesome addition to Call of the Wild. Only thing is you have to remember to reload it, because if you don't, when you try and reload it, it's going to actually spook the animal, and well, you're not going to be too happy when a huge 4 easy or a 5 medium diamond bull elk runs away, and all because you didn't reload your crossbow. Alright, so let's pick up this bull. This is a real good bull. Definitely probably a 250s bull, and look at that shot. Almost a perfect shot. Let's pick him up. Made a 82 yard double lung shot on him, scored 217, total score of 735, and we got 1,011 cash for that bull. Alright, so we just came over here to track down this bull, and up here I spotted something that looked like it could be a bull, and it is our bull. He's down right up there, so that worked out pretty good. And also the whitetail buck tracks are headed this direction as well, so we'll be able to track him down and pick up this bull moose on the way, and hopefully continue on and find this whitetail. This whitetail's been pretty smart, so I'm really curious as to what he's going to be. The fact that he's not that heavy, 154 to 187, he's a medium-sized weight, but I've seen some pretty big bucks weigh that same amount of weight, so we'll see what's going to happen. Alright, so let's pick up our bull moose. Here he is down here. And like I said before, we used the 420 grain broadheads on him because we didn't really feel like switching out. So let's pick him up. We made a single lung hit on him. So wow, we didn't get very much penetration at all. And if we used a 600 grain, we probably would have got, maybe we would have only got a single lung. But we probably would have got liver on that because it looks like we hit right behind the back left lung there. He scored 135, total score of 609, and the shot was 32 yards out. Alright, we just got a call from a deer, and I believe it should be the whitetail buck that we've been tracking. He called in this direction up here. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be him or not. We have a perfect wind, though. So we're just going to kind of creep forward here and see what we can see once we get out to one of these openings. Or he's going to sneak in and almost bust us, so we got to go prone and hope that he's not super giant, because he's probably going to be gone if he is. I hear him coming. We have decent camo here. So where is he? I think that's him. That's a moose. But that's a buck. Decent buck. I don't know if that's even our buck. Nice shot on him, and we dropped him. That was indeed our buck. There is a moose here. I don't know if it's a bull. It looks like a cow. Oh, we have our wrong arrows loaded in right now. That's not a good thing. Good thing that buck wasn't too big, because we would have only gotten a silver probably by using the wrong weapon on him. You know what? While we have our right arrows loaded up, we should probably take a shot on this moose. If we can. Looked like a good hit. Yep, vital hit on her. So yeah, we were actually zeroed in for 65. I think we made a spine shot on this buck. Yeah, we hit him high in the neck. That was a really lucky shot. Luckily, like I said, he wasn't that big. He scored 91, integrity bonus of 0% because we used the 600 grain arrows for that. But we still dropped him. We got 627 cash. Yep, she's down right up here. And this time, hopefully, if we find a whitetail, we use the right arrows and find a decent sized buck. Let's pick her up. That was a little bit to the right, actually. We were level-wise pretty good, but we were a little bit to the right. Still got 873 cash for that. Alright, we got a real nice bull out coming this direction. We're going to keep our 420 grain arrows in right now because this bull's coming in pretty fast, and I don't feel like switching out every time. He's not going to be gold potential anyway, so we'll just use that, go for a double lung, and see if we can't make a nice shot on him. He's coming in right behind this tree right over here. There he is right there. Pretty decent wind. The wind's actually pushing off a little bit to the right. What do we have here? Oh, black-tail buck snuck in. Pretty small one, but still. Pretty cool. Oh, here comes a bull. Here comes a bull. He is 42 yards out. Pretty much... Where'd this buck come from? A couple of blacktails, it looks like. Look at all the deer. I don't want to take a shot if there's a big whitetail buck coming in, but I think we're going to take a shot on this bull. So So here we go. Yep, nice hit on him. It's really tough to tell whether or not you're going to get a good solid hit on him if you take a front-on shot with the 420 grain arrows. But it looks like we definitely did indeed. The percentage is going down 25%, and he should go down right up over there. Alright, here's our bull elk down. He ran a little ways. I bet we probably got a single lung on him, but not bad. Let's pick him up. It's a real good bull. Oh. Looks like we hit a little bit high. Yeah, basically just a little bit high. I think the right and left wise, I think that might have been because of the wind, but that's a pretty cool looking rack. Let's take a look at this bull actually. I don't know if it's just the lighting or what it is, but that looks pretty cool from that angle. Let's pick him up. He scored 219 and we got a single lung shoulder blade hit, so not bad considering that penetration went through that first shoulder blade and still hit the lung on that. 17 yards and we got 605 total score and 946 cash. Alright, well we just spotted a whitetail buck over here. He's about 235 yards out. And the wind's blowing sort of towards him, but I think we should be able to get over here and get behind this tree and lure him in for a nice shot. Alright, we have a black bear out here. It is a 5 medium. It's 53 yards out. We're going to use the crossbow on him. Actually, that's not the crossbow. This should be the crossbow. What is that? Something just stepped out over there. Another black bear? Alright, so they're both about 55 yards out. We're going to use the crossbow. See if we can't make a shot on this guy. Perfect shot on that one. And this guy didn't even take off. Let's see if we can't reload our crossbow quick and pull up another shot really quick on this other bear. He might have took off. Yep. That was a 55-yard double lung shot, so not a bad shot. He scores 17.9, 746 total score, and we got 1,310 cash for that. It was a 5 medium, and it was actually a common. Alright, well we just found a nice bull elk out here. He's a 3 very easy 202 to 303 score, and a 2 minor whitetail 53 to 106. He looks like he could be closer to that 106 mark. And there's also another bull in the back. You can see as we're swinging around here, the wind is shifting in our favor. And we should have a nice approach once we get up to this hill here. Alright, so we have a perfect wind. And we're probably about 50 yards away from this buck, as well as those 2 bulls. We're just taking our time and creeping up over this ridge here. And I'm hoping that they're still in the same location. I don't see them yet, but we should be about to see them any minute now. Oh, right there. The buck is about 70 yards away, standing there broadside. The only reason I couldn't see him is because I can't see the other 2 bulls. So I don't know if those 2 bulls decided to wander off or what's going on, but either way, our buck is right here. We have a perfect setup. And we're going to sneak right towards him. He's about 50 yards away right now. If we can get to these trees, we should be about 35, 40 from him. Ooh, perfect. He's exactly 39 yards out. That's how far out that diamond buck was. So we know exactly where to aim. The wind is pretty much similar. So let's go for a shot. Perfect shot. Nice buck down with the bear claw bow. I really love this bow. It's been exceptional for me lately. It's never let me down, that's for sure. Let's go over here. Well, at least when I know which pin to use anyways. But anyways, let's go over here and go take a look at this buck. That was a really nice shot. About 40 yards out. Pretty decent sized buck. Not bad considering a lot of times I find these 50 scoring bucks. This should be close to like an 80 or 90 score. I don't know. Let's pick it up. 101, pretty cool score. 738 total score, and we got 718 cash for that. So not a bad size buck. And look at that shot. Perfect heart shot and left lung at 40 yards. I didn't even realize how perfect of a shot that was. But yeah, perfect left lung heart shot at 40 yards. And I think that's going to be a pretty good way to end this video. So, alright guys, well, I think that's going to be the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. That's a monster. 159 to 213 score estimate, and 187 to 220 pounds on that buck. Alright, let's go with that. And let's pick him up. Oh my god. A 210 scoring diamond whitetail buck. I can't believe he was that big.